Capricorn, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for you. So, as always, take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. I sure do appreciate you all being a part of my channel. If you appreciate what I do here, hit that like button right there, boy. Really makes a difference to my channel, and I could use all the help I can get in support of this channel. So, yeah, help me out that way, all right? Really appreciate that. All right, Capricorn, what's going on for the next 7 to 10 days? First card out is the Eight of Cups. So some of you guys are walking away from some situation. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's something that has been holding you back. But I feel as if you have been wanting to come to a point where you could end something, whether this is with somebody or, you know, something that you do, a bad habit, things of that nature. All right, but let's throw all the cards down and see what we got coming through. All right, I do see a couple energy coming out, you know, so we do have a Queen and a King of Wands. So I feel like this could be around some kind of a relationship or a situation that you were involved in. I mean, it could even be work, all right? You know the story. I'm just reading the cards. So what we have in the current energies, we have here, we have the Eight of Cups, all right? So I do see you walking away from something that I think you gave it a lot of energy. I mean, here we have some cups that were up and some that are down. So I think you were dealing with a situation or relationship where it had a lot of ups and downs. But at the end of the day, I feel as if you really wanted to just move on past this connection. Now, in the recent past, we do have you coming up as the Nine of Cups. All right. And in the Nine of Cups, this is an energy of we wanting to get something, a wish come true. I mean, this may have been something that you really wanted. You know, maybe this is a situation that you've really held on to. But I'm also picking up addiction. I have to tell you, you know, because there's a lot of cups here. I mean, here we have this guy at the bar and, you know, have another drink. And here we have these drinks spilled. So I'm wondering whether some of you Capricorns have recently walked away from some kind of an addiction. And it could be any addiction. It doesn't have to be drinking. It could be gambling. It could be shopping. It could be, you know, you being really, really addicted to your body and things of that nature. Whatever it is. I mean, addiction is addiction. And I feel as if you really wanted to, you know, really put this to an end and grab a hold of it. And the reason why I say addiction is because here we have the Five of Wands that's above you. I almost feel as if you didn't feel like you had the courage, the strength, determination, the will in order to do that. But, you know, I think for some of you, you really did. But now let's move back to the relationship that I see here on the table that some of you are wanting to really move past. So there is a situation that had to change. All right. And I feel as if it was time, you know, this full moon, there was this cloud crossing in front of it. And you're like, oh, no, you know, this time I think I really have to really see what I need to do in order to break some kind of connection that was toxic for you. It wasn't good. All right. And at the base of what's going on, I think you knew for a long time that you really needed to make a decision whether to stay or to go, whether continue doing what you're doing or not doing what you're doing. And I think, you know, here comes that full moon again, you know, and again, we see this cloud. Whatever it is that has been really making this difficult for you to walk away from, you knew that this was the cloud that you needed to lift from your life, right? So I feel as if, you know, you finally found the courage and strength to move past something or someone. And here we have the Judgment card. There's no going back. Once you cut this cord, once you release this connection, this addiction, whatever it is, you're done. And I think you know it this time. When we see the Judgment card coming up reversed, you're not going to go back and give this another chance. You are done. Because whatever it was that was holding you back, this toxic energy with this Eight of Cups, it left you feeling very unsettled and not really content about yourself. You know, the Empress reverse, this is the divine feminine energy. This is about us really feeling good, you know, feeling really beautiful and feeling like, you know, we are worthy and feeling like, you know, we matter. And when it comes up reversed, you know, it's almost as if, you know, you were really not having a lot of faith and confidence within yourself. Now, I'm also picking up, because I do have the couple of the King and the Queen of Wands. When I do see this, maybe there was an issue between you and your person about kids. You know, perhaps one of the things the two of you always wanted was to have a kid. And, you know, but this Empress reversed, you know, this is about motherhood. And when it's reversed, you know, it maybe, you know, somebody couldn't conceive a child. Maybe one person wanted a child, the other one didn't want a child. But there was all this insecurity around, you know, just being you, and whether or not that was good enough, right? So I feel as if, you know, you walking away from something that held you back. Because if it was an addiction, Capricorn, I feel as if an addiction really kind of suppresses our courage, our strength, and who we really are, because we're hiding behind whatever it is that we are addicted to. And this could really be a drink, or it could be a person, you know, it could be whatever, you fill in the blank. But I do feel as if, you know, there is this sense of, you know, determination between you and a person and how you're going to proceed forward. Now, I'm picking up that you might be involved. Maybe your person, maybe they're a little controlling and manipulative, because, you know, this king comes out with this magician upside down. And I want you to look at his face. I mean, this is somebody who is focused in trying to manipulate a situation to their advantage. Maybe you've been dealing with someone like that. You know, and I think, you know, there's a part of you that has not known what to do about that. We have the Eight of Wands coming up reversed. So communication between you and this person, I feel, has been a little stressed. And maybe, you know, this need for you to walk away from a connection, maybe it is a person that you need to want to break away from. I think you've been really trying to figure out how to do that. So I feel like this week there's a lot of thought when it comes to you leaving a situation or ending some kind of thing that you are involved with. And I feel as if you're very determined to make something move and shift and change, because, you know, you not feeling good about yourself. I mean, especially if we have these two cards together. The Queen of Wands is confident. She is very charismatic. She is very creative. She knows what she wants. And you're not afraid to go out and do it. But there's been some insecurity about you maybe stepping into your power, you know, and really showing yourself maybe to your person. Maybe your person has held you back and kept you suppressed. Because sometimes, you know, that can happen where, you know, the minute they see that you are starting to make some changes to, you know, improve yourself, and you start to gain the strength, that person who is trying to manipulate you, they lose power because you are now gaining power. So I think this week it's one of those things. You may not tell this person that, you know, you have decided you're not going to drink anymore. You're just not going to have a drink tonight. And they're going to be like, whoa, why aren't you drinking? And you'll be like, well, I just don't feel like it. You know, I just want to see what it's like not to drink. You know, they're going to start to be suspicious and say, well, what are you doing? Why are you changing? You know, and I feel as if you don't want to go back to a way that kind of held you back and is suppressed. You want to start a whole new cycle. The card that follows the Judgment is the World card. You want something to come to an end, and you are willing to walk away from it if it means it's going to be better for you. So I feel like a lot of you Capricorns out there, this is a week where, you know, you may be keeping your cards very close to you and not really letting people know what it is that you are wanting to change and shift in your life. But change, for sure, is on your horizon. So I feel as if this is a very introspective week for you, because you are really at that point of making some big, grounded, solid decisions. You know that this is the one thing you need to do because you want to lift this cloud and find your power again, Capricorn. So, you know, however this plays out for you, you are walking away from something and towards that wish that you really want. Whatever it is that has held you back, not anymore, Capricorn. You are going to step into your power, and you are going to make the decisions that now are better for you, not for someone else. So that's what I got for this week, Capricorn. I hope it resonated with someone. I wish you a lot of luck. I'm really proud of you for walking away from whatever it is that has held you back and clearing that cloud that now no longer has a place in your life. All right, so I will see you later. Hit that like button. Until then, bye now.